The girl who called every night. In a quiet town called Green Valley, people lived simple lives. The town had small houses, peaceful streets, and many tall trees. During the day, the town was full of life. Children played outside, shopkeepers talked to customers, and birds sang in the trees. But at night, the town became very quiet. Most people slept early, and the streets became empty. A young man named Rohan lived in Green Valley. Rohan was 26 years old and worked as a computer technician in a small office. Rohan lived alone in a small apartment near the edge of town. His life was simple. Every morning he went to work, and every evening he came back home, cooked dinner, and watched television. His life was peaceful but a little lonely. One night, something strange happened. It was exactly 11:11 p.m. when Rohan's phone suddenly rang. Rohan looked at the screen. The number was unknown. He answered the call. "Hello?" he said. For a moment, there was silence. Then a soft female voice spoke. "Hello, Rohan." Rohan felt surprise. The voice knew his name. "Yes, who is this?" he asked. The girl laughed softly. "That is not important right now," she said. Rohan frowned. "Then why did you call me?" The girl answered calmly. "Because you are lonely." Rohan felt uncomfortable. "How do you know that?" he asked. But the girl did not answer the question. Instead, she asked him something else. "What are you doing right now?" "I was watching television," Rohan replied. The girl laughed again. "You should stop watching that movie." Rohan looked at the TV screen. "How do you know I am watching a movie?" The girl's voice became playful. "Because I know many things about you." Rohan felt confused. "Who are you?" he asked again. The girl stayed silent for a few seconds. Then she said softly, "My name is Anya." Before Rohan could ask another question, the call suddenly ended. Rohan stared at his phone. "What was that?" he whispered. The next day, Rohan tried to forget about the strange call. Maybe someone was playing a prank, he thought. But the next night, at exactly 11:11 p.m., his phone rang again. The same unknown number. Rohan answered quickly. "Hello?" The same soft voice replied. "Hello again, Rohan." Rohan felt a strange excitement. "You called again," he said. "Yes," Anya replied. "Why?" Rohan asked. "Because I like talking to you," she said. From that night, something unusual began. Every night at 11:11 p.m., Anya called Rohan. They talked for hours. They talked about life, dreams, memories, and strange thoughts. Anya was funny, kind, and mysterious. Rohan began to enjoy their conversations. Soon, the calls became the best part of his day. But one thing was strange. Anya never told him where she lived. Every time Rohan asked, she changed the topic. One night Rohan finally said, "Anya, we have been talking for weeks. Why can't we meet?" There was silence on the phone. Then Anya spoke slowly. "Maybe we shouldn't meet." Rohan felt confused. "Why not?" Anya's voice became quiet. "Because things are not always what they seem." Rohan did not understand. What does that mean? But Anya only said, "Trust me." Days passed. Rohan's curiosity grew stronger. He wanted to know who Anya really was. One night, he decided to search for the phone number. He used his computer to trace it. But the result shocked him. The number was not registered to anyone. It was not connected to any phone company. Rohan felt nervous. "How is that possible?" he whispered. The next night at 11:11 p.m., the phone rang again. Rohan answered immediately. "Anya, I searched your number today," he said. There was silence. Then Anya spoke softly. "You shouldn't have done that." "Why?" Rohan asked. "Because now you will start asking questions." Rohan took a deep breath. "Anya, who are you really?" For a long moment, the phone was silent. Then she said something strange. "Rohan, do you believe that some voices never disappear?" Rohan felt confused. "What do you mean?" Anya continued quietly. "Sometimes people leave this world, but their voices remain." Rohan's heart began to beat faster. "Anya, are you saying?" But before he finished the sentence, Anya interrupted. "Do you know what happened in Green Valley 5 years ago?" Rohan thought for a moment. Then he remembered something. A terrible car accident had happened near the highway outside town. Several people had died. Rohan suddenly felt cold. "Anya, were you in that accident?" he asked slowly. The voice on the phone became very quiet. "Yes." Rohan's hands began to shake. "But that means..." "Yes," Anya said softly. "I died that night." The room became silent. Rohan could hear only his own breathing. "But how are you calling me?" he whispered. Anya answered gently. "Because some connections are stronger than death." Rohan did not know what to say. Then Anya said something even stranger. "Rohan, tomorrow night, you will understand everything." "Why tomorrow?" he asked. But the call suddenly ended. The next evening, Rohan could not stop thinking about her words. At 11:11 p.m., his phone rang again. But this time, something was different. The voice on the phone sounded closer. Almost like it was inside the room. "Rohan," Anya whispered. He looked around nervously. "Where are you?" The voice answered softly. "Behind you." Slowly, Rohan turned around. And what he saw made his heart stop. Because standing in the corner of the room was a girl. The same voice, the same presence, but her eyes were filled with sadness, and her clothes looked wet, as if she had just stepped out of a dark, rainy night. And in that moment, Rohan realized something terrifying. Anya had not just been calling him. She had been coming closer every night.